Yep. That's back when pen and pixel graphics ruled the world too.
Pen and pixel,
Everything was pen
and
and pixel.
let's not forget funky fat graphics. They were
Oh
number
yeah.
two.
I ain't never heard of that motherfucker.
It was a different time. Yeah. Yeah.
Shit. Good,
But
good.
I'm sorry.
Continue, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say that my cousin that I mentioned, this kid, when I tell you he could rap, and he way more talented. I put him ahead of me. He just had a deep voice and a good delivery, and he same like me, grew up on all this same stuff. You know what I
Mm,
mean? But he was also from the East Coast too. He lived in right outside of Philadelphia, so he's the one that kind of introduced me to a lot of that grimy type stuff, Wu-Tang Clan and all that. I turned him on to New Orleans rap. He turned me on to Wu-Tang Clan. But that kid, I just give him a little shout out, man. My little cousin Brian, man. He gone, but I'll tell you what, he could that boy could cook. Tell you that right now.
Rise in paradise.
Yeah.
Rise in
R.I.P.
paradise.
Brian. R.I.P.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's
Brian.
it. Yes, indeed.
definite. Definite. So let's talk
And
about this new project. Show us your t-shirt. Hey,
Oh
hey, Ro.
man.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Huh?
Man.
Okay.
You got look. You
Oh,
see
you
man,
got it
look,
as well. I didn't even clock.
look. You see what she album? You
Yeah,
see what she
yeah.
album? I'm gonna tell you about. Let me tell you about this project, man. Let me do the honors. You
Yeah,
with
man.
me? Look, check it out. This is my new joint venture project. Yeah, that's what this is. This our joint venture project. Even though Aero my artist, don't get it twisted. This is a joint venture because I mean I ain't gonna say joint venture. I'm gonna say collabo. That's a
Collab.
better word, right,
Yes,
Sibling?
yes,
A
yes, yes.
collaboration. This is a collaboration because I don't want him to dip out in that world without nothing backing him. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Not that I don't have the confidence in him that I need, but I have enough confidence to back him that I know with a little backing behind him, they gonna love him. You heard me? So I mean, I hope y'all that makes sense to y'all. I don't.
perfect.
He ready, but he wasn't ready to be out there by himself.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
He needed
So
a familiar face to
a
kind of,
familiar, yeah. I think with
open the
that,
door. Mm,
right. So the name of the album is PensaNOLA, right? All the songs produced by this. I hate to call them local because everybody that don't have a deal don't consider themselves local. I'm one of them. I don't have a major deal. I talk about that on different times for as getting one and one or whatever.
hmm.
But I don't consider myself local by far. So this our producer that I dealt with on this whole project, his name is High Kizzle. You know what I'm saying? So remember that name, High Kizzle. He's from New Orleans doing his thing. You know what I mean? We got two features on this album called PensaNOLA. The name of it, let me go back a little bit. We call it PensaNOLA because he told y'all he from Pensacola. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. All right. We got two features on the album. One is the hot, great young artist called Jace Austin. He from New Orleans. He doing his thing, Jay Austin. And also my little sister Keita J. Y'all gotta remember Keita J. She dip in and out whenever I need her. She there. She not a full-fledged artist, but if everything right for her, she gonna strike. And when she strikes, she gonna strike with venom like a cobra. You with me? So that's the only two features we got on the artist, right? The album is mixed by T. Houston, a young cat from I wanna yeah, he from right outside Biloxi. Right outside Biloxi.
Oh,
I forgot the small town name, but no disrespect to his town. But I found him almost the same way I found Aero, man, on networking. You know what I mean?
yes.
And we hung around a minute, and when things got right, I mean, timing is everything. I saw it also many times. You know what I mean? So it was mastered by General T. General T is a dude that I always rock with. He was the producer of my solo song, Dope Man. Dope
Mm,
Man still y'all go check that out. Video still on YouTube and everything. You heard me? All right, we recorded it at Be Real Cooking Kitchen. That's where. Well, basically, he recorded out there, and I recorded at Be Real Cooking Kitchen. But it was all mixed in the cooking kitchen. You dig? So
Okay.
we got 8 songs on the album. The singles is Hustler, All About a Dollar. We got 2 more singles that we about to chop them with. One of them called Life Is Over Now, which we about to shoot a video for next week, Hero.
Yeah, I'm gonna be coming up.
We
Yeah,
shoot a video for it next week.
I'm a
And
yeah,
also Talk Is Cheap will be another
yeah,
single. So
yeah.
out of 8 songs, we got 4 professional opinionated singles off the album. All right. The
That's
video
big.
for Hustler is out on YouTube and World Star, as well as All About a Dollar. All About a Dollar is the song T to J featured on. The album is being distributed by DistroKid, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's on all platforms. It's everywhere right now. You can get it, chop it, or do, you know what I mean? Do what you want. But I mean, if you don't purchase it, at least give it a ear, man. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Give it a spin. Give it a
For
spin,
real,
and I'll
for
make
real.
I'll make sure I put the links below in the description for the YouTube, and all them links are gonna be down there, so I can just click
Appreciate
and
that.
go
Appreciate
straight
it.
on that
So
there.
I ain't gotta go new school and try to remember them. My you know that the IG and all that. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is Lil Ya from UNLV. You wake me, contact me. That's all I can say, huh? I gotta say the
Yes.
rest. All right, say that then, sibling.
Yep. And this
Yeah,
shows the power of
that's what I'm
communication.
talking about.
This shows the
Put a little
power
of
of
that old school,
communication there.
bring a little of that old school flavor up to this new school thing, and we mix it in. Learn a little more about these computers. We gonna be all right, man.
Yeah, man. Some of that gumbo funk, you heard?
Yeah.
Most definite, man.
Oh, wait, y'all want to know what I've been bumping the last 2 days like crazy? Be honest with you.
Well,
What's that?
That's a Cheeky Black. Smoke a little weed.
oh
Shout
shit,
out Cheeky, man.
cheeky.
Shout out Cheeky. She got new music out, and she working on some new shit,
Smoke a
doing her
little
thing.
weed.
You know,
With a
I fuck with Cheeky personally. She
come
out
on,
here in Houston
man,
doing her thing.
man,
She real
man.
active. She ain't hard
Yeah.
to be contacted.
Huh.
I let my sister, been my sister, bro. She been my sibling since before I was signed with Cash Money. Yeah, she got that long, man. So yeah, I let her.
Okay, yeah, man. Listen, we'll see if we can make that happen, boss. Because I've been searching. I've been searching.
See
So
that?
yeah, man.
See that's what that's what y'all do, dog. That's what my whole about. I ain't gonna sit here and say other artists need to do this and they ain't do this, but that's what I do. You heard me? For real, for real. My whole probably I know it's the biggest thing on my body, so ain't nothing else to say. You wait me for real.
You need to write a book, big man. You need to write a book.
We
I
need
got that. Look, man, I'm glad you mentioned that because I got a book, and the thing about it, Tech got a book too. So that part of the game is UNLV business. You heard me? We gonna release our shit as double books once he's released. So I mean, you mentioned that. That was up, dog.
Yeah. And then we got the docudrama. We got the docu series. We got the UNLV film Dragon Through the River.
Yeah, man. I'm just adding to the, you know what I mean? Right now, I'm adding, brother. It's a blessing to be adding to my book. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's done already, dog. Real.
I want to read it. Yeah.
I think everybody wants to read that there.
Come on, man. Yeah, man. Like, when I listen to, just something about New Orleans, right? And all these cities are great. We talked about them and I love them all. Florida, we got our own vibe, man. I'm a Florida boy all that. Well, I'm Northwest Florida, so we kind of represent that a little bit. But Florida, we got our own vibe. But yeah, man, is when it comes down to it, New Orleans was the influence, man. Like if they're wearing Reeboks, we are wearing Reeboks, white T-shirts, and all this type of stuff.
Say, bro, I can't say I don't mean to cut you off, Hero, but I can't say we was influenced. Yeah, I can't say that because. Well, we talking about cities because Luke ain't from city, but Luke had some shit to do with us. You know what I'm saying? On a level in our music.
Luke Skywalker, you talking?
I can see that.
Luke Skywalker, you fucking right.
Yeah,
I mean, we got Luke.
I can see that.
Luke gave us that shit that more vision than really inspiring us to do that because, back in the G, dog, we came in the game. When we got back in the game, we was degrading women, and they learned into that, that's what they wanted. You know what I mean? They wanted us to put them in a rap and really degrade them. So we was on that before we actually got on Luke. But Luke, like I said, he gave us that vision with the don't stop, all that, seeing them shaking, all that like that, in the videos. But
for riggedy.
Similar energy level.
Shout out Luke too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That Miami bass, man. That I would put that. That's 100% Florida thing, but it's that energy like New Orleans.
Oh man, not Miami bass.
Yeah.
For that man trying it. That's oh man, now y'all tracks. We wasn't talking about tracks. And I could go there too with your hero.
Yeah.
I'm musically inclined.
Oh yeah, man.
That's fresh. Fresh. One of the greatest to me in my eyes.
Man,
always
for me, the greatest.
Great. You know what I mean? But look, Fresh was looking up to Mantronics, man. So I cannot not talk about them, but we was talking about artists, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, artists. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. But just when I listen to New Orleans, when I listen to anything out there, especially the old school stuff, man, for me, I don't know how to explain it. It was like, man, these guys, they're not trying to sound like nobody else. They're 100%. They're
authentic.
Chanting. I mean, they're chanting, man. Like they make you want to go out and go to battle. You know what I mean? They got that. It's almost spiritual. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
When
if you put it like that, and you really think about it.
When you would hear Yafet and Tech and Yellow Trade and just different styles, but just dynamic through the roof. Man, them guys just had, man, I'm telling you, because I'm from the South, man. We got Pentecostal. I grew up Pentecostal and all that. You just hear that, man. I don't know, man. It's almost spiritual. I don't know how else to say it, man.
The ones who
all that
know.
Early, I'm sorry?
The ones who know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. Right. Out of Pensacola.
Listen, it's not. Listen, forget the color lines business, Aro. Forget the color lines business. It's about the culture. People understand the culture of hip hop and rap, southern rap
all the time, bro. And look, what's funny? The funny part, we tell each other that all the time, bro. I be like, if I say something, I say, my bad, but I don't mean. He be like, man, I know what you mean. I mean, and when he said that, I say the same thing to him. Dog.
Man.
Shit be funny as a motherfucker. I be tripping out.
Man. Yeah.
Most definitely.
It's respect. You know what I mean? And we don't want to seem like we disrespecting each other. And we haven't really broke that ice. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But this is what it does, though.
Genuine dude, bro. You're a genuine dude, dog. I can talk about A-Roy all day.
Yeah, man. Let me hit that, yeah.
Come on, man. Let us hit that thing.
The beauty of this here culture and this music, that it brings people together. The whole purpose of it was to bring people together. It wasn't just disenfranchised poor people of melanated descent from different countries. It was everybody.
Well, we all come from there. We all come from there. I mean, we were. I ain't gonna get into that Pandora's box, but we all come from there.
Yeah, you come from that place, and you generally, when you come from that disenfranchised, that quote unquote low economical area, you generally have a better appreciation and understanding of life and all the rest of that there. You know what I mean? You can appreciate things a little bit more.
Damn, Sugar, my bad, bro. Man, my bad, dog. Damn,
all good.
Bro.
Oh,
yeah, but where I was at, bro, I'm blowing.
You was gonna give us some of that hydro, man.
Yeah, it's good, bro. I keep putting it out. You know it's out. You know it's out. But I was saying something important on the phone messed up. I know you're gonna edit it or whatever. But where I want to get back on track to that, dog. I said something. I love my friend, but fuck. Damn.
It's all good. Yeah, listen.
That's what I was saying. What I was talking about him. Oh, he genuine, dog. You're like a real genuine dude, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that. Thank you,
Yeah,
y'all,
I
Fat.
like the genuineness in them, man. For
Yeah.
real. Fuck.
Same thing
Yeah.
with you, man. Yeah, man. I mean it when I tell you I love you too, man. Ain't no bull trash
Oh,
on that.
top,
You know what I mean?
man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and and that's I would say that's hard to find genuine people, not just within the music
Right.
industry, but just in general, man. So like, you know, it is what it real recognize real, as they say.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, bro. Like a fucking diamond. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type shit, genuineness, that's real rare too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Real rare, man. Fuck. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate him, dog. Now, you know, I appreciate his friendship as well as I appreciate that more than I start fucking with him, dog. Because we like I said, over a 60-year span, I never saw him do it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He'll just holler whenever. When he sent them tracks to me, I wasn't about to entertain that shit, you know what I mean? So, bam, he come back 2 years later. We running in this shit, you know what I'm saying? He tell me what happened. I'm like, damn, dog, I'm sorry to hear that, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, everybody need comfort going through some shit, you know what I'm saying? My
Yes.
sister just passed 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I talk to him. I even, run that shit to him about it sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So on that level, I feel that. But he had my ear kind of, before that because, like I said, he didn't stop when I didn't entertain the beats. He'll call it blue room, and it was cool.
Yeah.
But when that happened, you know what I'm saying? It was like what, about 6 months later, I hear when you contacted me and told me that shit. I mean,
About
after
that. Yeah.
about 6,
Something like
I was
that.
like, damn, dog, really? And he told me what his son had went through with it and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really speak on it because I'd rather him speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm a running real. I can't keep it nothing but 100. You with me? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That alone, what he spit it to me, he said some shit and he rap. You know what I'm saying? And he said, man, I want you to do a feature with me. He came at me another way. You know what I'm saying? The first way he approached me was with the track. Then the second way was with a song from a feature, right? So I was like,
Yes.
okay. I said, I tell you what, if you serious about this, you send me the hook, you know what I'm saying? He send me the hook. I was like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with him with this. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, bro, I was fucked up. I thought I was gonna have to do some consulting and shit based on the tracks that he had sent me. But I was fucked up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this, dog. I only do features for shit that I like, first of all. I don't do features that take a nigga change and that's a rap. Anybody that know me that done work with nigga vouch for me
Yeah.
on that, you heard me?
Mm.
If
And that
I like a
shows the
nigga, I'm gonna
body of
tell
your
you
work,
shit.
sibling. That shows from the body of your work. You ain't on no bullshit tracks or nothing, you know what I mean?
Right. I try to stipulate that you really work this album instead of sitting on it, but that don't always work. Company, people don't always do that, but that's what I try to do, man. Make my shit the man. Like if I do this with you, dog, you gonna put your all, but I'm gonna put my all in it. But it don't always work like that. But that's a hand on another, shoe, whatever they call that shit.
Mm, mm,
But look,
mm.
but he came at me the other way for us being an artist and doing the song with him. So I like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with this. I like him already. Remember this. I like him already as a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with him. So bam, I decided to do that. Then he tells me, man, this my mom, the incident with his wife and his son. You know what I'm saying? So that really fucked me up, sibling.
Mm.
So when he told me that, I had y'all like, damn, dog. Well, you got a whole story out here, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If I fuck with you, dog, you gotta be willing to run this shit and run it
Man, you
real, my
already,
nigga.
you already know. I'm fixing to show you
This
something.
music, I
I'll
say
be
this
right back.
music,
Agree.
and
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, all right, and I was like, if I do this shit with you, dog, I'm too deep in this shit to play with it any kind of way. I never played
Mm.
with this music shit since I got in it. So, I
Yeah.
made them understand that. Now, like, dog, if you're willing to tell your story, dog, we could do a whole album. We could do an EP together, straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, you willing to do that? And he's always been like really kind of, I'm gonna say it like groupie and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I see it's all respecting is the way
Yes.
you respect me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And he
And that's
grew up. I
but yeah,
can't do nothing
but
but see that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So like,
that's how people are supposed to come though. They're supposed to check their
yeah,
ego and realize that they were bumping you when they was in high school or whatever the hell it may be. You know what I mean? So come with that same
right.
level.
So that the only thing I had a problem with him with, he was doing that so much. I had to get his base, I had to build his self-esteem up a little. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, you got everything but the confidence you need, bro. And when he built that confidence up, we immediately started working on this project, dog.
Yeah.
Action.
It's true. It's true. It's all
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
It's all true.
Yeah, bro. And
Yep.
that's how this shit happened, bro. I mean, I told him, bro, don't play with it, dog. This shit. This my world. Now
Yep.
you decide that, you wanna just do this shit, this project with me, and we put it out like that. I ain't gonna. I mean, I ain't gonna. You ain't gonna get my best, bro. You know what I mean? So that's here we are with it, man. Once
That's where
again,
we're at.
Growth.
Yeah.
PensaNOLA on all digital outlets. Fuck with
Yeah.
that, man. Fuck with that.
Mhm.
You with me?
Yeah. Through the growth and development, man. It's what it's all about. Growth and development as human beings and as mankind.
Yeah.
Right.
We should be
Absolutely.
growing and developing and having those
Mhm.
experiences. And through those trials and tribulations, as they say, whatever don't kill you makes you stronger. So
Oh yeah.
it's just
Definitely.
obstacles and challenges that are in the path, man. There's no problems. There's never a problem.
Right.
There's a challenge, and we gotta find the solution. That's what this life is about, man.
I just posted that shit yesterday, bro. I swear, bro, I just posted. I say it took me a minute to really realize and learn that to every problem, there's a solution, though. Every problem, there's a solution to it, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I agree.
like
I
knowingly you might know that shit, but just thinking about it, it's really true. It's really, really true. You know what I'm saying? To every problem, brother, you got a solution to it, man.
And one of the things I'm doing right now with therapy and where I'm at is, any weaknesses I got in me, they got to be addressed. As men, we try to just trudge on and we don't deal with shit. We just keep on moving. But, so all of a sudden I got all this stuff I'm dealing with and I don't like what I've been seeing. So I'm having to do a lot of inside and working on all that stuff. And like you say, the solution to the problem that comes also when you working on yourself on the inside. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Like,
yes.
getting out of your comfort zone, man. And just, listening more, you know what I mean? Hearing people,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like listening to them and being in the moment instead of like, no matter where you go, you're trying to be somewhere else.
That's
like
vital.
You know what I mean? Like you got to learn how to be centered and be where you at. Me anyway, I probably ain't talking to nobody, but
no. You're talking to everybody right now, man. And let me add to that.
You
Let me
talking to the world. Hey, Ro, you wouldn't
Yeah.
believe my brother, but check it out. Dog, you talking to the world right now, and you're gonna be talking to the world for a long time from here on
That's what's
out.
up.
This ain't nothing to play with, player.
Yeah.
I mean,
No. Yeah.
This is, and to add to that, what you just said, living in the moment is vital, and to create some more onto that, planning for the future is another vital part of that. Because we got this crazy saying of YOLO, which is cool, but we got to plan for the future.
Oh, YOLO?
YOLO. You only live once in it, you know what I mean?
YOLO. I'm right. Yeah.
And be honest with yourself. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Be honest with yourself, man. If you people get themselves in a bind because they ain't honest with themselves. Be honest with yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. Be the best you. You know what I mean? Drink your water, man. Get you some sleep. Take your vitamins. You know what I mean? Like, for sure,
yeah, we
man.
old folks. We gotta do shit like that, man.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. Hey, I'm just saying. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, and get outside of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Get around people you wouldn't normally get around. Hey, and be around. Make sure everybody. Hey, if you can, make sure everybody around you is faster, smarter, looks better, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Positive energy, man.
Yeah.
Positive energy leads to expensive energy. You heard me? For real.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep.
Most
Yeah.
definite. Gentlemen, I thoroughly enjoyed the builds. I was just said I will.
One more thing, one more, my bad,
Yeah.
one more before you know, you probably at the time, my bad, sibling, bro.
Oh,
But I
good.
just want to let them know that hustler, that single hustler that's bumping on your airways right now, man, it might, I mean, yeah, it might come out soon. When is coming out, sibling?
Oh, when Hustle?
This
Oh, you had him.
this is coming out 2 weeks.
All right. Well, some airwaves gonna still have hustler, but anyway, that hustler, jam that hustler, man, jam that all about $1.
Yeah.
Two singles at one time.
Yeah.
Ain't no independent label ever done that. You know what I'm saying? And we done that at one time. So check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
But life is over now. About to be a single,
Mhm.
and hopefully y'all check out the video because it's gonna be real, real ready, and it
Yeah,
ain't gonna be your average. Nothing like your average. You know what I'm saying?
My wife was from Brazil, so there's a little Portuguese in the beginning of my verse. So maybe that'll do something to somebody. I don't know.
Obrigado.
Come on now.
You said, don't you
Look
say
here,
that
buddy. I done
word,
been to
rap?
Brazil
Don't you say
twice.
that word?
Obrigado. Obrigado. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Obrigado. Yes,
And
mucha,
hey,
mucha.
so my wife is from the Northeast. Recife, Pernambuco, and that boy, they say, "Oh,
Hey,
shanty, menino,
Ro,
oh, shanty."
don't mean to cut you off. Hey, Ro, don't go too long. You got a time limit.
No, that's all good. Listen,
Okay.
let,
All
let
right,
Ro
all
go,
right.
man. Hey, Ro, let him go,
Yeah,
man. Let him
yeah,
flow.
yeah, man. Hey, but I tell you what, that song "Hustler" though, and I'm not just
No, say what you was gonna say, dog. Say what you gonna say. I mean, my
Yeah, man,
bad.
continue.
I
Oh no,
didn't
you
know. My
good. You
bad,
good.
dog.
You good. No. I was just saying, we were just kind of trading. Yeah, man, I love Brazil, man. Brazil, if anybody from Brazil is watching, I consider myself like a half Brazilian. I don't let my looks fool you, man. I'm in the heart. You know what I mean? I might not look tropical, but it's in my heart. I love Brazil, man. Back in 2001, I was in a real bad way. And I always say, my love came from Brazil.
Mm,
Um, and helped me to get here.
yeah, man. The journey. The journey. This is what it's about.
That's the big planet, but it was chosen from there. You know what I mean? That means something to me.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. No, listen, there's
Yeah,
no such thing as coincidence. That's a
right.
lie.
That's
No
a
such thing
lie.
as
I say that
coincidence.
too, bro.
But you know what though? She's gone to a better place. She's gone. And life moves on. We're no longer married, man. I mean, you got to be honest. Um, and it says till death do us part. Well, that's what happened. So the contract was ended. But in the heart forever. I speak on her highly. But yeah, I have moved on with my life. And and I'm steady moving on with my life. And I know you can't live in the past. I remember somebody told me once, you can't be full off last night's meal. You can't be full today off last night's meal.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, here's another one. You can't drive a car just looking in the rearview mirror.
Oh, that's it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
man.
You
Say,
can, it
but
ain't gonna work out
I
too
be
good.
on I be on those type of what would you call those I mean things to live by. I know
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
you
yeah,
do,
yes,
but
yes.
man, I be on them, dog. I be tearing them up all the time to my wife. She know what I mean, and she know what I'm trying to say, but I be fucking them up, dog. But I understand exactly what y'all saying. Yeah,
This
for
is it,
real,
man.
man.
It's balance, man. To just to encapsulate the whole of that life and this
Right.
whole thing is about balance. We
It
can't
is.
go
Mhm.
too far here, too far there, and what we gotta balance this here out, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Most time we
Right.
will get these 80 years and whatever, but
Right. Man, you so right, bro.
that
Balance,
shit ain't
dog.
guaranteed.
Balance, bro.
So we just gotta live as best as we can, fulfill as many of the dreams that we can, love the people
Yeah.
I mean, who are close to us, friends and family, and tell them every single day what
Yeah.
they mean, their impact. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
for sure. For sure. Yeah.
Right.
This shit,
Yeah.
this life is precious, man. It's hella
Yeah, it
precious.
is. It really is, man. And I only know you from right here and right now, but I already consider you a friend, Yeah, man, you're a good dude.
Man,
thanks, man.
cool as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, Ro.
Yeah.
Sibling cool as a mother. Said, bro,
Man,
we
I'm telling you.
first met, dog. I mean,
Yeah.
we never met in person yet.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I got that passport renewed, so yeah,
I seen it.
Mhm.
I seen
But
that
look,
there, sibling.
check, man,
Yeah,
I
man.
felt it, bro.
Yeah.
And when you say shit like that,
Yeah.
I know what you mean because you so fucking genuine. You feel genuineness in other people that's genuine, Ron, for real.
Yes.
You feel me?
Mhm.
So yeah, he one of those, dog. He
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of
yeah.
them, bro.
And
But
with
he ain't
that,
gonna be. From experience, he ain't gonna. All of them ain't gonna be like that, bro. So prepare
No,
yourself, you heard me?
prepare.
He a
I got
genuine. Believe that.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, man. Hey, change it just a little bit. I worked with some Englishmen at the port of Pensacola on this boat called the Global 1200. And there was people from all over the world, but I had to work with these Englishmen. And the dude on the radio, I couldn't understand what I don't, man, I didn't know what he was saying. And I asked him what language he was speaking. He came off the boat, walked up to my crane. He said, "You speak my language."
Yes.
And I said, "Say what?" And none of the dude, I ain't, hey, if you're from England, I love you. Ain't nothing bad. But when them guys started talking, I didn't know what the hell they were saying. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What part of England were they from? This is where we get into it.
You know? I don't know, but I don't know what they were doing. It was not.
I would
English.
say if you couldn't understand them, they would have been north of where I am. Now I'm in the
Okay.
Midlands. I'm in the middle of the map. I'm like,
Because I can understand you.
yeah. Anywhere
I think,
north, they have a very thick accent. And listen, Aero. Some people in England can't even understand people from certain parts of England because of the accents and shit and the dialects.
Damn, like that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know another thing that I learned? The Southern accent.
Yeah.
That's actually an English accent. That's just lingered.
Yes, indeed.
That's why English actors make the best Southern characters. They sound just like it. And then they talk and they're from England or something.
Yeah. Because remember, let's not get it twisted. I'm speaking English. Y'all are speaking American English. You heard?
Yeah.
Right.
But I can hear you. But I tell you what, I couldn't understand them guys. And he got so mad at me, boy. Me and him didn't get along. His name was Bob. I called him poo-poo head, and I didn't say poo-poo either. But
shitheads.
Yeah, I didn't like Bob. I didn't like the English Bob. But anyway.
Yeah. Some of the English folk are cool. Some of us, some of them, I should say, I won't put myself in that equation, are a bit strange and shit. But it's all good, man. This is the beauty of humanity. We have all different types of people, man. Some are cool, and some of them are crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a crazy one, dog. But I got a head with no screws, and I'm thinking about writing part 2. So y'all keep your head on. Nah.
Most definite. Hey, listen, y'all go check out the links below, check the music out, go onto the Spotify, the iTunes, whatever, and peep this project, man. It's got some slaps, man. It's got some lit apps on there. Support a new artist and support an established pioneer and legend, who is still in the game doing the thizzle wiggle.
Thank
you know what I mean?
Thank God. It's a blessing, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Sweating so hard you need 3 or 4 towels.
Rest in peace. Why you do the Eddie Bob? Yeah.